Going to the moon. Going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Screw Kenny, cause we're holding on for dear life, getting them teddy so soon. Don't be mistaken, the apes won't be shaking or breaking because we're going to the moon. One day, very soon, gonna wake up on the moon. Brand new yacht and a McDonald's in my living room. Bright yellow Lamborghini, 50-meter swimming pool. Champagne every day, ain't fam, what you do? Wanna hang, wanna chill? Oh, you got a mansion too? Oh, that's right, held on tight, jack titties every night. We was in way back when they tried to chop it down to 10. And she couldn't comprehend, Ace was strong until the end. Now let's retell it, Citadel they be sweating. Had enough of these felons, but the Ace we rebelling. Cause we never be selling, till we send it to heaven. Now we be out here yelling, hey screw you Kenny. Bought my wife a minivan to share with the boyfriend, but I pull up in the Benz, plate saying I love crayons. Going on an airplane, don't think we'll be back again. Celebrating every day like it's your birthday. Screw Kenny, cause we're holding on for dear life, getting them teddy so soon. Don't be mistaken, the Ace won't be shaking or breaking because we're going to the moon. Screw Kenny, cause we're holding on for dear life, getting them teddy so soon. Don't be mistaken, the Ace won't be shaking or breaking because we're going to the moon. Expectation, probably more manipulation. FUD, a creation of a crooked operation. Bought more while it was low, got more dips than Trader Joe's. Oh, you thought that we'd let go? What the hell you take us for? Holla if you spend your last dollar on bananas while living in squalor. We don't claim to be scholars, we the smooth brain dummies, and we never stood taller. Yeah, we do this for love and we do this for honor. Apollo 11 ain't got nothing on us. We the planet of the apes and in MOAS we trust. MOASS, oh hell yes. Gonna send it into space, go fire up the jets. Done my DD, call me Elton John, Rocket Man. This is the way, gonna be gorillionaires. Ground control to Major Tom, we about to have liftoff. Call us Neil Armstrong, gonna keep holding on. Screw Kenny, cause we're holding on for dear life, getting them teddy so soon. Don't be mistaken, the Ace won't be shaking or breaking because we're going to the moon. Screw Kenny, cause we're holding on for dear life, getting them teddy so soon. Don't be mistaken, the Ace won't be shaking or breaking because we're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon.
Welcome to Marantz Rantz, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance, get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertow, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Kenny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC, a superstition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. 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 Welcome to Marantz Rantz.
To the fallen, leave me to be with the broken one last time before I go. for the glory and the fall.
You know, you got to ask yourself, guys, just how ahead of our time were we, Kyoto, the crew, with a video like that? That was back in 2022. And Kyoto was asking for DFV to have a YOLO update. And we were 2 years too early. And back then, people were telling us that GameStop wasn't what it is today. Obviously, because we've made it past a lot of those hurdles. And, you know, it's Sunday night, guys. November 17, 2024. Been holding this stock for almost 4 years now. And a lot of people forget why we're here, why we have a channel, why we talk about it. And we talk about GameStop because a lot of people out there wouldn't be here without this information. You wouldn't be along for the ride. You wouldn't understand your investment. And you sure as hell wouldn't feel as good as you feel today with the fundamentals of this company. It's one thing for people to only watch and read headlines and or just to watch the documentaries pushed out in front of them. But when you find this underground network of what we do for GameStop, crowdsourcing the info, thinking about it from a retail footprint, and then, of course, from an investor standpoint. So I love GameStop. You guys know that. I eat, sleep, and breathe what this company does. But in addition to that, I want you to be the informed investor on all fronts, not just GameStop. I want you to be able to understand why we can see the writing on the wall well before it ever happens, right? This is private equity, this is macroeconomics, and this might just be geopolitical news and headlines. But for me personally, I'm extremely thankful for the crew that we've built here. So I just want to say thank you tonight. And before we go on with the show, I love that GameStop's coming up with a lot of things. But before we ever announce anything, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody. Welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. I'm getting choked up here in my chest because I had the best dinner of my life. I had the absolute best dinner of my life, and I've been alive for 42 years and 3 days or something to that effect, and I've never had a dinner like I just had. And I know it was simply, 4 tacos, rice, and beans, but it wasn't that. It was the way and the presentation and the taste and the time it took to make it. I just got to tell my wife, I don't know what she's doing in life, but she's doing it right. She really is. The reason why I'll never leave my wife, other than I love the family and I love the kids and I love what we built, is because I never want another man to taste the food that I'm tasting. This food is so immaculate. I don't even know how to explain it to you guys, but shout out to the real chef's kiss. I'm telling you. Yeah, guys, if you've never had these, you never will. You never will. Okay. Anyway, back to the chat, back to the channel. Let me wake up. I feel so good. The market's opening in a little bit, and everyone's going to be looking at GameStop, which they should. GameStop's worth every bit that they tell you it's not. But yeah, I was sitting here fat, eating away. Guys, can I tell you about something? Before we even talk about nonsense, right? Whatever we got going on. Hey, guys want to know about my night last night? Okay, so I was live. I was live. I was talking to you guys, hanging out, having a good time. We're going to go to this concert, okay? Went to a concert last night at the Acrisure Arena in Palm Desert, California. Nice venue, maybe 15 to 13,000 people at this concert. And there was not an open seat. You couldn't get anywhere. And we were like, okay, we're going to this concert. And it starts at 7:30. It's not over till 11:30. It is 4 hours long. So hey guys, the tickets weren't expensive. They were maybe $30 a piece. Who knows? But you got your money's worth. Can I tell you, my wife? No, my love, I can't. Can't. Thank you so much. Trying to bring me more food, guys. Let me tell you, I'll pass out right here. Thank you, babe. All right, love you, bye. All right, so holy hell. And I didn't mean to say love you, bye like you're dismissed. I just can't. I can't eat this food, man. She's crazy. Oh, she's trying to get me into a coma. Oh, I'm sweating right now just thinking about it, guys. Oh, it's coming down my cheeks. Okay, anyway. So we go to this concert. And first off, your boy, I saved $45 on parking. Can we just put this out there? Me and my wife. Okay, so they charge you $50 parking, $45, whatever it is. And we have old parking passes from like when we go to the hockey games or the John Mayer concert or the other concerts we've gone to, whatever it may be. We were like, I was like, hey babe, pull out the old parking pass, screenshot that shit, and put it up on the screen. Don't worry, watch this. We pull up. He's like, yo, I go, yeah, man, no, we got free parking. Yeah, no, we got parking. It came with the tickets. And he was like, let me see that. And he scans it, and it doesn't work. And he goes, it's not working. I go, man. I go, babe, why do we even pay for free parking? Why do we even pay for parking with the tickets? It never works. And then the guy goes, oh, you guys are good to go. I was like, oh, yeah, I don't care. Hey, come find me, Acrisure Arena employees. I saved $45. Yeah, that's how it works. That's what we do. We're GameStop investors. No, it really, bros, I don't know. I had a truck full of people. Hey, you know what's crazy? They got their money, all right? The drinks were $18 a beer. I don't drink. So I didn't drink, and I definitely don't smoke. But let me tell you about this concert. I never want to go to concerts. I'm going to ask my wife. There's not a concert in the world that I want to go to other than the one coming in January 20th, 2025, at Acrisure Arena. I am going to see Justin Timberlake. Oh, babe. JT's my boy. He's been my boy. He's been that dude for me for a long time, and it's like a life for me, right? Like, I don't support him or his views and none of that bullshit. Just his music got me through when I was deployed overseas, all this other nonsense. So, like, JT was it. And growing up, JT, man, and he was the first man to ever get Britney. You know what I mean? And Britney was my dime that I never had, but I'm just saying. Anyway, JT. So back to it, where I'm like, okay, with this concert, okay, first off, I don't know, Little Rob, okay, this dude named Little Rob, I don't know his songs. I know of one song, but I never heard it growing up. But apparently, it's a widely known song. Whatever. MC Magic and the what was this? The Click or whatever, the Nasty Boy Click or the MB Riders and all this stuff. Okay, I'm aware of these dudes from Arizona. Like I always knew who MC Magic was, but like I never went out and saw his music and wanted to listen to it. Rico was an MC Magic dude. Of course, Rico was. And shout out to some dude right now. There's a guy out there who's DMing me like crazy videos of Rico. He's sending me all these clips of Rico. And I'm like, okay, bro, what's this? He goes, this is your brother attacking his members of his channel, his VIP members. And he's saying this, he's saying that. You need to do something with this content, bro. You need to let him know. You need to attack him back. And I was just like, bro, what are you doing, bro? I don't care. So Rico made fun of you and Rico attacked you. Dude. Rico has no job. That's his job. If you're paying for his entertainment, go for it, bros. Oh, yeah, Rico's out there. You would say to the MVPs, if you lost your money, it's because you're a gambler, you're a fool. Don't be mad at me because you're paying me money. It was great. Rico is absolutely a show. Anyway, Rico's an MC Magic fan. I just want to put that out there. So these dudes were at this concert. Lil Rob, MC Magic. Trust me. Hey, all my friends from the UK, all you guys watching the show tonight, Denmark, Japan, Australia, do not Google these artists. Please do not. You'll be let down so much, okay? These guys are out there like the Cholo Riders. It's crazy stuff. Then MC Magic's son ends up singing, and he's singing corridos. So now the whole show just went Spanish, and I'm just like, huh? Are they doing promo albums out here? He's like, yeah, my son, he's got a new album on Apple Music. It's coming out tomorrow. Blah, blah. I was just like, huh, okay. Anyway, so you got that. They have Baby Bash. Baby Bash, if you guys don't know his songs, go ahead. And this is what Baby Bash did. Baby Bash came out, he was as high as can be. This concert, guys, the haze over the concert, the smoke, you couldn't really see because the lights were completely down. But when my wife, I go, babe, we got to go outside. We got to go have a seat outside. My wife and I don't smoke. We go sit outside for a minute. We're like this. Oh, shit, we're trying to get our air back. When you walk back into the venue, it was like, oh, my God. It was that bad. You see everybody just doing whatever they want. And nobody stopped them. And I'm just like, what am I doing here? Okay. So you had Baby Bash. And Baby Bash was so high, he says, don't panic. It's organic. That was the slogan for like the next hour. Guys, I told you it was 4 hours long. My ass was hurt. I was in the seat. I was like, oh, I couldn't even get comfortable. I had to stand up. People thought I was standing up because I wanted to dance. No, I was standing up because I was stretching. I was like, oh, God. Oh, I hate this song. No, I'm not there for that. I never want to go. My wife, I never want to go to these concerts. And then when I go, I end up having a great time. I do. The greatest time, it was over at 11:30 at night, and I had to be up for work at 2 a.m. For all of you that don't know, I still have to drive home, get out of traffic, out of all that traffic. By the time you get home, it's probably like midnight, 12:30, and I slept an hour. So if you guys were looking for me today, like, where's Marantz? When's he going to go live? Like, Marcelo texts me, and Marcelo goes, man, where are you going to be? And I was like, man, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get up right now, and I'm going to go do my thing. So, I got to read this chat? Not really. No, I don't really have to read the chat right now. I'm chilling, guys. And, okay, so I shouldn't post a video of you dancing? No, baby, don't post nothing like that. No, don't do any of that stuff. I'm not, I don't, it's not even like that. Well, I'm going to guarantee you this, guys. I guarantee you, though it was probably a handful of people, maybe 10 of us, zero alcohol and definitely no consumption of any narcotics. So I didn't drink not 1 ounce of alcohol, and secondhand contact, whatever the hell, just being in there, I was just like, hey, I got to get out of this nonsense. No, thank you. But Baby Bash, good. He got tracks. Lil Rob, one good song, and not even a good song, just one song that people know and whatever. And then MC Magic, no songs that I care about MC Magic. I never will, except for Paula Deanda song that he has. Was that him or was that Baby Bash? That was Baby Bash. So yeah, nothing by MC Magic. Then you had Mac 10. Was it Mac 10? Mac 10 played all the West Side Connection songs, and Mac 10 was real. I get, he's a good performer. He sounded nice. He did his thing. The worst performer of the night was DJ Quick. DJ Quick was terrible. DJ Quick and his little pot belly was out there frustrated and disgruntled. And the parts where Sugar Free supposed to rap, DJ Quick tried to rap, and he couldn't do it. He couldn't keep up. And we're like, just stop, DJ Quick. But it was fine. He had one good song on there. And then you had, who was the next one that I was like, okay. I was Too Short came out. Too Short. Why you gotta say it like short? And they're like, what's my favorite word? And so that word stands for women and men, whatever it may be. But anyway, Too Short was nice. Bone Thugs and Harmony came out. Bone Thugs, those guys are professionals. Those guys can really, they have stage presence and they can spit. But the one guy that was doing the most talking was the worst. But other than that, there was a lot of, I hope I didn't miss anyone that performed. But yeah, it was a concert. You were there 4 hours. Huh? Bros. And then I went to work, and then I came home, passed out, woke up to the best dinner I've ever had in my life, and now I'm in front of you. Anyway, everybody's seen me dance. Herbert Garcia, everybody knows right now in this chat, I'll outdance half of you cats. It's not even close. I just, how could I really dance? I was in the middle of the aisle. We were like in an aisle, and there's not a lot of room in between the aisles. I'm telling you that right now. I had the privilege of doing a flyover in the Apache helicopters with the 10th Mountain Division, Highmark Stadium today at the Bills game. Cool. Hey, who won that game? Thanks, bro, for the live. Yeah, I'm here. You made it work. Thank you, Mama. I'll try, man. All right, so shout out to Dynamite_41. He is a YouTuber, has a YouTube channel. Dynamite, DANAMITE_41. He's in the chat right now, guys. Check him out. Got a good YouTube channel, and he talks about GameStop. We're going to talk about GameStop right now. So, YOLO update. That was Kyoto's video. I like that video. That's it. That's one of the originals, guys. That debuted back in the day when GameStop did a split 4-1, and Kyoto was doing work. We still have that on the, it's there. It's on demand. But thank you so much for that work there, Kyoto. I got another video for you guys to watch. Before we watch this the Buck Bunny is back stuff, let's go to this video right here. This is a good video.
All the things that make me mad about those other guys and all the things they do wrong, the one thing that I will not forgive them for is their try to steal the joy from this country.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Thinking that works, right? No. So, in the chat right now, the Funnier Man, I have it pinned to the top of the chat. Anybody can come in and speak with me. What's going on, Funnier Man? What's on your heart? What's on your mind? Speak on it.
I want to ask you a question. You ever hear of stock BENF? Beneficial, I think it's called.
No, I don't pay attention to SPACs too much. I only really follow GameStop.
Okay. Okay, I was just wondering because I know that you check out other stocks sometimes in your streams. Gonna see if you wanted to go through it or something if you had time.
Sure, it's called BNF.
BENF.
Copy. BENF. And it's a SPAC. And where's the funding coming from?
I didn't really look into it too much. I just looked at it. I seen it on Friday. It had a huge drop after hours.
I don't understand. So you want me to just check out a stock because you watched it sometime? Like you don't know anything about it? VNF.
No.
Beneficial.
That's what I said. If you had time, don't waste your time with it.
Yeah, that looks like a clear waste of time. It just so that the crowd can see the chart right now. It is $1, right? So let me explain. You said this is a SPAC. This doesn't look like a SPAC.
Wait, give me 1 second. I don't know what this is about.
Yeah, so it doesn't look like a SPAC. SPACs start at $10 a piece, and this looks like it's been. Oh yeah, I mean, are we diluting during the SPAC form? I mean, you have 2 years to partner up, right? When you're a SPAC company, blank check company, and I don't know what you're looking at right now. So, me personally, no, thank you. I wouldn't even give it. I wouldn't give it any energy. I'm curious though. You know what I'm more curious about is like why you're even interested. Like how long have you been watching this show?
For a while.
I mean, you must have, because you say I look at a lot of companies, a lot of stocks. But like, do you even take the information I give as far as like how to evaluate companies and think about investing? No.
How do I say this? Like I watch, but how do I say this? Probably I don't understand it for the most part.
Oh, you know what? To each his own. Touche. That's okay. That's cool. I mean, I've heard people say they watch until they understand. And some people are like, I can't watch because I don't understand what the hell you're talking about. Well, let me just explain it to you the best way I can on a Sunday night before the market opens. You shouldn't really follow charts in companies that you want to invest in. Like before you ever read the chart and you're looking at stuff, go read the company. Like go read about the company, read about who the leadership is, what industry it is, what's the competition within the sector, and then where they fall in. Because before you figure out pricing, stock, the actual multiples of what you want to buy and why you want to buy, there's so much before you ever find your good entry. You wouldn't know what a good entry is unless you understand that industry and or the life of that stock. That's why I list companies and I watch them and I don't move. I don't even get involved, but I watch them and I say, oh, okay. And a lot of the times for me, it's I watch them and I say, ooh, this company made it. They made it went big, right? Like I'll pick a stock like CRVS, or I'll pick a company like MNSO, or I'll pick, stuff like that. I just pick them. And might have been somebody who said, hey, Marantz, can you go look into this? Or, just like you did right now. And I'll look into it and I'll be like, oh, okay, there's the chart. But then I want to do more homework on it. And if I was right to say, hey, that stock is going to go up, like I did with Peloton, right? Just recently, I said Peloton at $4, $2, it was a buy. And went all the way up to $8 already. So everyone already made 100%. If you were understanding why I said it was a buy. It's more than just one thing to say, hey, it's a buy, right? Oh, it's a buy. Give me the reason why it's a buy. And I'll be like, oh, because, it's subscription-based pricing now. And everyone has the product, the bike itself. So now all those consumers that have the product are now going to invest into the services of this great company. The services don't cost anything. There's no loss, net loss as far as product versus, what does it cost you to put a guy on a screen? It doesn't cost you much, but you can shoot that video out to the millions of people who own bikes already. Now you just made more money. So there's just like a way of looking at it, and I want you to really think about that when you think about companies. Stop looking at the chart. Like I had somebody come in here yesterday and say, Marantz, I'm going to buy Pfizer because it's really low. And it was like, it's really low versus what? The pandemic? Yeah, it's low. But if you go look at the lifetime of the stock, it's not low at all. It's on the upper echelon. It's on the upper half. So 24.80 might just be too heavy. But there are some benefits to having a company like Pfizer. A 6% yield, dividend yield. That's pretty good. So there's other things that come into play whenever you start balancing of what you want to buy. But I will say this: whenever I see something and I called it right and I didn't put any money in, it's okay. I'm not mad. I'm happy. I'm like, okay, that means I know how to evaluate. Like I really know how to process my way of thinking on certain retail. I'm big on retail, so I'm like, okay, I understand the metrics of retail and why I want to buy. That's why I understand the value of GameStop, because I'm like, oh yeah, no, compared to the rest, I know exactly where we're at or why we're not being represented the right way. Like, why is Best Buy 6x times book? Like, why? I'm asking you. There's so many sectors that they're actually falling down on, and they're minimizing, and they're playing catch up. They're playing catch up on the cards side. I know that part, but there's just a lot of little things you need to go with. So there you go. Any other stocks you want me to look at? Anything else you want to talk about?
I just want to probably ask you if my understanding's correct. I know a lot of times you say private equity. I think that's what you say. Is it private equity? I think you say.
Yes, private equity. What's up?
Is that if my understanding is correct? Is that like a board or owners who pretty much like benefit themselves and destroy the company while doing that, or they're known to do that, or is?
Sure. So, a couple of different titles. It wasn't always known as private equity. There was these, bootstrap deals where they come through and companies that are relying on their own money. Pick yourself up by your own bootstraps and get it going. But back in the 70s and 60s and 80s, this private equity, right, this leverage on a company that comes in, and let's just say it's 10 people. Let's just say there's one general partner and 9 limited partners. This one general partner has a fund, and he says, I'm going to raise $500 million. So he's going to go to every single person. He's going to say, I need $50 million from you. And the people go, okay, what are you going to do for me? He goes, well, I'm going to give you 20% of all the profits that we make. And we're in this together, right? We're going to make some money. We're going to make some profits. And it's 2 and 20. So there's a 2% fee involved and a 20% profit margin that he's going to rake in himself as the general partner. But the LPs are going to get additional monies as well as they put in. And a lot of the times, if you know about private equity, they're not very transparent as far as how they make their profit and where they made their profit. So the way this band of, I would say, of thieves, just so that we're clear, how they're making money, is they are illustrating their trades and their product and their company that they plan on moving from one private equity firm to the next. So thinking about this, the people that are investing the money, the limited partners, the private equity firm does not care about them like they say they do. They're not even close. They don't give a shit. The only people that care are the managing directors of that fund. Now, what do? They put their friends and themselves into the companies that they're managing. So because they have...
Just like Mullen?
Mullen's a little different. It's tougher because David Mitchell has so much influence over what he's doing. But I'll give it to you like this. Any company they go into, and I've used, even if it was Claire's, and you got to follow like people like Mark Bellinson, okay? Google the name, it's fine. Mark Bellinson's on the board of directors for numerous Apollo-run companies. He also works for Apollo, right? Lynn Swann, the greatest wide receiver for the Steelers, and was in the Super Bowl. That MVP went to USC. He's private equity as well. Robert Kraft, private equity. Adam Aaron, private equity. So they put their people into these companies. Now, these people are going to make fees. These people are going to make their CFO, salary. They're going to get stock options. They're going to get the golden parachute. They're going into the company to destroy it, not to make it valuable. They claim they were going to get value by stripping it down. However you guys want to call it. But they're really stripping it down and making it more valuable and or carving out assets, vulture capitals, and tearing it apart for another private equity firm, right? So every deal Adam Aaron's ever done was with private equity. I don't know if anybody ever really noticed that.
Is it Adam from AMC?
AMC. So he offers up his company, right, his debt to private equity. And it was crazy because private equity came in and bought them out and saved them a lot, like Jason Mudrick did, Mudrick Capital. distressed credit investors. And what did Mudger Capital have? They actually had their own investment via a SPAC that they took back to public called HYMC, Highcroft Mining. And because they were in charge and they were on the board of directors, they basically strong-armed AMC movie theaters and said, give us $50 million. Come invest $50 million with us because we need you to give us this influx of cash. They needed it that day, and it happened on March, I think it was 18th of 2022. So there's so many things that private equity does, getting this ball and moving it to the next guy. Now watch this. This is the best part about it. If they take this company, it could be any company, and they sell it to the next private equity firm, they increase the value. They go, hey, you, come buy this from us for, instead of $900 million that we bought it for, you're going to buy it for 1.7 from us. And now that private equity firm that's selling the unit to them gets all the 20% of the difference in profit. That money manager is going to do great for his investors, and they're going to get them to invest even more the next time. And guess what they get to do? They get to buy it back. They get to buy it. I can't even tell you how many deals have gone back and forth between two private equity firms, and people are like, well, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? We're collecting fees. We're collecting margin. We're literally collecting everything we can as we carve out assets back and forth to each other. Whenever a private equity firm invests money into a company and you go, they're never going to get their money back in that investment. They invested $800 million and it's doing nothing. They'll sit on that damn investment for 7 years. And $800 million on that investment in 7 years, they get to sell it to someone else, another private equity firm, for 1.5, 1.7. And they make the difference in the margin. They make it up, and it'll be on the 7-year fund. Boom. They make their fees, they make their money. Great. Now, that previous private equity firm gets to shop it again. And they shop it to each other. This is why private equity is beholden to each other. This is why it's a coat of arms. Like they're literally locked in to each other. And I call it the infinite money glitch. It's the infinite money glitch, without a doubt.
I see. I guess when you were talking about evaluating companies is probably one of the main things you look at, right? This is why everyone loves, Ryan Cohen. That he's not a scumbag like these people, and pretty much doesn't run his company the same way as these people like Adam and these other people.
So there's a flex there, right? Like everybody can say, Ryan Cohen is private equity. There are private equity companies and funds that go into businesses and try to make them work legitimately and thrive. It's tough. And it looks like 4 years ago, private equity threw their hands up at Ryan and said, oh, you think you can do this? You invested all this money. I said, let's see you do it. And they gave him GameStop and basically just threw it at him. And they thought he was going to fail. Because there's so many outside factors. It's not just your company. It's not just your board of directors. It's not just your logistics and your cash. You have to fight off everyone and everything. So when he's going into those rooms, he doesn't know who's against him and who's not. I'm telling you right now, negotiating, freight, negotiating employee benefits, you don't know who's on the other end of that table, but it's private equity and the influence. So, yeah, it's scary. If you think you can beat them, you can't beat them. I would challenge you to find, a company other than Hostess and the Twinkie, the one solid product, a company where private equity bought in and made it better. It's not possible. I've looked, and I tell you 99% of all companies that they invest in go bankrupt. And I'm talking about the vulture capitalists. Right? We talk about Apollo, we talk about Carlyle Group, we talk about Blackstone. You guys have to remember all the names and all the companies that do this. So people think like you get distracted on it, but the minute I invest into a company and I go look at Floor & Decor, and you go Floor & Decor, and you go look at all the board of directors, and they're all from private equity. You go, no way. No, so it'll be a long, drawn-out process. It might take you 5 to 7 years before they ever go bankrupt. But they're definitely going to go bankrupt. They're definitely going to carve out assets, and you're definitely not going to make money if you're an investor and holding a publicly traded company that's owned by private equity. When a publicly traded company has private equity in it, the writing's on the wall. Either they were there before they went public, or they're there now and they're trying to destroy it. And you can call me wrong and you can say whatever you want, but let's go to the table. Let's go talk. Let's go talk. And when you name something, like I challenged Martin Scarelli to this, and I challenged Bill Pulte to this, and I'll do it tonight and I'll do it forever. Name the company. Name the company that you think is so great that has private equity in it. And then I'm going to show you a CEO, CFO, COO, all the directors. I'm going to show you everyone who's been a part of a bankrupt company before they ever got there. And the reason I tell you this is because there's other companies out here that are run properly, that don't have a private equity influence, and their CEOs, their CFOs, and their COOs, they're literally all homegrown products. They're promoted from within. They're a product of their environment. They're not some transplant. It's not the way it works. So if you had a company that was reputable and the guy built the company from scratch and he's still there and he's still kicking it and rocking it, that's the guy to be, patted on the back and say, you know what, they get it. They understand. That's not what you see today. You see Kohl's. You see Kohl's hiring Thomas Kingsbury, who's board of directors at Big Lots as well. So what the hell's going on here? Why is they going bankrupt? Why is Thomas Kingsbury, every company he's touched? Bankruptcy and or touch to it. So it's just like that. You have to know.
I see. I appreciate the information. Appreciate your channel. Appreciate everything you're doing. You helped me. You inspired me to buy 400 shares of GameStop at $26. So I'm happy with my investment. I appreciate you. Keep doing what you're doing.
I would say thank you, and that's cool. But I ask you, when did you start watching the channel?
I've probably been subscribed to you for like a year, but I just hop on whenever I have a chance. Usually I'm late. That's the thing. I'm usually late to your live stream. I come in like an hour late, and so you're in the middle of talking about something, or you're probably jamming to some music, and so I always have to like go back to your streams and watch them whenever I have time, or if I have time at all. Been pretty busy lately.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It just didn't make sense, the $26 price target for you. If you've been watching and then you know that the stock has been below that for the majority of the year, you would think your cost average would be lower because we've been talking about it for so long. But if you didn't pull the trigger till it start moving, I'd be worried for you a little bit.
I bought in when what was the last spike up to like $60, $70? What did we go up to last time? $70? The last spike we had? And then I just waited until it went back down, and I got in at $26. Yeah, so I'm late. I'm not early. You guys been in this for 4 years.
Yeah, no, you're definitely early. You're not late. And just remember that when this stock is trading $300, $400, $500 a share, you're gonna remember that you were not late. You're very early.
Yeah, let's hope so. I appreciate you.
No problem. Keep
Take
grinding.
care.
Likewise, I'm going to
Yep.
get back to the show, back to the chat. Appreciate you, the funnier man. I did not hear one joke out of the funnier man. I just want to put that out there.
It's the funner, man. I'm just trying to have fun.
It said I'm reading it, the funnier man. That's how I read it. But the funner
All
man.
right. Take care.
Yeah, there's no I. My bad. Hey, guys. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. Hopefully you guys pay attention. Yeah, he's caught up on his ego and how he's associated with the GameStop and effective salvation. Oh, who are we talking about on that one? Yesterday in gaming? I got to find out who. Anyway, while we'll read the chat, we'll do all that, but I got to show you some more videos. Got to show you what else is going on out here. Obviously, I like the Trump thing. It's coming back. It's crazy that the endearment to the public, the endearment, for the president and this side of the politics is when you win. Not everybody acts like they were on your side the whole time, and everyone wants to do the dance, and everyone wants to promote it when it's hot and it's the topic. Where were you? Where were you when these guys were taking the country from us? Where were you when we were calling fraud? Where were you when we were trying to fight it? It's so easy to be the front runner, man. That's why I feel the way I feel about a lot of things. I have a stance about GameStop and about the economy and the country and family and loyalty. And then it triggers me sometimes because I'm sitting there and I should just be so happy. I should be like, oh my goodness, they figured it out. Trump's the greatest. Nah, People don't get brave until someone else does it. This is why I support, what my wife and I have done from the day I met her. You guys know the story. I met my wife and we were at a nightclub and I wanted to dance. And there was no one out there dancing. But if you know my father, the late great, he's not late, but the great Willie Bobo, he used to force Rico and I to go out there and dance. And that's why I'm fearless in public. And I'm fearless in the crowd. Because you don't wait for someone to start dancing so you get brave. You just go do it. You don't wait for someone to announce their plans politically and or their plans for a company. You just go do it. You don't wait for GameStop to become the number one darling on the stock market before you invest. You just go do it. You don't wait for GameStop to announce PSA graded cards. They're going to start selling slabs. And of course, they're going to grade them out. You just go do it. You just wake up, you put on a microphone, you get a camera, you walk your ass down to a card show before it's ever big, before everyone ever knows it, and you tell everyone there, listen up, you sons of bitches. GameStop, they're grading cards down there. Get your ass down there. It's the best program ever. Before anybody ever tells you to invest in a GameStop, you say, you know what? No way. I'm going to do it first. I'm going to invest in it. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to go for it. DFV sat down, he evaluated something, and says, I'm just going to go do it. There's a lot of ambition here. A lot of people putting their foot forward first, one foot in front of the other. But I'm telling you now, we're way ahead of the curve. You had Kyoto make a video 2 years ago about something that's happening today. And we're still walking and we're still ahead. So we're 2 years early. I'm just going to go do it. That's it. So I hope you guys wake up, know your investment, understand it, but don't wait for someone to start dancing. I need you to just go do it. That's it.
Over 15 years ago, the world was introduced to a legend, Buck the Bunny. Buck the Bunny immediately became a hit. Along with becoming GameStop's official mascot, he was even scheduled to have his own game released.
Bunny Down Under, an Australian adventure.
But then,
in shocking news today, internal footage has leaked of GameStop's beloved mascot, Buck the Bunny, caught up in illegal activities. GameStop corporate has cancelled Buck.
years of silence, years of reflection, but every story deserves a comeback.
I'll do it for the boy.
Buck is back, and this time, he's one of us.
Hey, welcome to GameStop, where you can buy and sell your pre-owned video games. Would you like to sign up for GameStop Pro and receive monthly $5 rewards? Or pre-order Call of Duty Black Ops 7 or Donkey Kong Country Returns?
Pre-order the Mod Retro Chromatic now and receive a bonus Buck the Bunny keychain at GameStop, while supplies last.
I'm back, bitch.
Power to the players.
I love it. Power to the players. Buck is back. And I'll tell you guys, marketing 101, brand recognition. GameStop looks healthy with what they want to do. I got the heads up last night. Last night, they were texting me. They're like, hey, bro, I was at the concert, and I was telling my wife this. And I was more interested in Twitter and the responses and what people thought it meant when they said, Buck is back. I start my new job tomorrow. And it has everything to do with marketing, okay? This will get you, to have this brand identity, a bunny with hitting a drum. We all know that's an Energizer Bunny, right? So now you have Buck Bunny. That's one of the things. Having little mascots, things like this, it helps with brand recognition. So this looks like an adult Buck Bunny by him saying, I'm back, bitches. I like it because it caters to the teenage crowd and to us that recognize these things. So shout out to GameStop. It's a ploy. And yes, and what did they start? They started their Black Friday sales. So this is where my mind is going and how I love it and I get excited for it. A couple things. Your Black Friday sale is 2 weeks before Black Friday, which is the right thing to do. You're capturing all those early sales before Black Friday actually hits. GameStop's not open on Thanksgiving, but the website is. So once Thanksgiving comes and then they're open that following Friday, you now have Black Friday running into Monday, which is Cyber Monday. GameStop traditionally does 1 week of Cyber Monday. They actually do what we call Cyber Week. If you combo that with the Pro Week, you might just blow out of everything in your inventory. Like, that's how good it is right now for this. Now, I found it right away. I went to the website. You guys know I keep this website up on my page, and you'll see here it says grading card services and graded cards. That means I haven't updated yet. Let's go to GameStop. Now you see it. The number one tab is now Black Friday. Black Friday deals, shop the world worldwide, and you get to click on it and you go for it. So you'll see all the games in the world, $29.99, $19.99, or $39.99. Consoles, $25. Pokemon cards, $25. Only $10 for these Funko Pops. Buy one, get one free for the plush. Buy one, get one free for the statues. And then some helmets out here. More accessories, bundles, you name it. Everything here. Tumblers, only $14.99. And those tumblers, Black Friday tumblers, they look pretty cool. I'm sure people will buy them. You also have up to 40% off on the Power A accessories. And some backpacks, some purses, wallets. What do you want to buy for Christmas? What are we doing? Are we shopping for Christmas early? Squishmallows are there, exclusive. Sweaters, all around. These guys got it right. They're just flooding this. Now, this is additionally on top of, the graded trading cards. There's a whole nother sector of shoppers for graded cards, and then there's also a whole shopping crew for paraphernalia for gaming, right? So this is what it is. They're touching all markets, and I get excited for it because I know I want to buy a CandyCon controller coming up, but look at these Power A Advantage controllers. That's flashy. I like it. 40% off. Now, it used to be $40, now $27.99. The Mario controller here. So a lot of these things, the case right here for your Switch, everything's there for whoever wants to buy all these items. Look at that. It's beautiful Link controller. I like that on the Zelda controller. And then you have Bowser, you have Pikachu. There's some great stuff here for the kids and for adults because adults alike like to collect things like this. And I have a problem. Look at all the cards themselves. Cards are on sale too. I want to buy more cards. I want to buy booster packs. Guys, I'm like this. I'm shopping right now. Just to let you know, I am shopping because I want to say thank you right now to you guys. Some of you cats out there went and got me a birthday gift of a digital gift card from GameStop. I was like, what the hell is this in my inbox? I actually found it in my email, and I didn't expect to see that. So I just want to say thank you to the crowd in the channel. But Buck Bunny is just a branding thing going right now for GameStop, which is cool. And let them use that. Let them use any branding, imaging, and people start associating that with. Remember when I talk about mass adoption? That's exactly how this happens. Don't forget, guys, pinned to the top of the chat is a Discord link. You can go ahead and join the show, talk to me, and we'll go for it. Buck Bunny is back. Absolutely. I'm going to finish off this show. I've given you all the updates right now for GameStop, and then, of course, whatever I'm doing in life. But tomorrow the market's open. Now, let's just be fair with everyone here. My money is strapped for the next 2 weeks. I do math. I do all this. But remember what I told you? I did Christmas shopping already. I started doing Christmas shopping for the family. And by doing that, I tie up a lot of funds. So I might not have the money, the excess to buy GameStop shares. But you got to give me about a week, and then I'm back in it. But right now, my YOLO position of my lunch money, my YOLO position is here. We're sitting on around $24,250. Right there, I bought in at $22,500, and I'm up about 7% on my investment, 912 shares, aka 51. We have 51 shares, doing great, or in your case, 912. Looks great, feels great. To have an extra, 25 grand just sitting over there on the side, I'm excited. I don't need it today, so that's why you'll never see me chasing it that way. I did see a couple of headlines coming out. I did see, I'll tell you who it is, MicroStrategy. If you guys don't know that company, MicroStrategy, they invest into Bitcoin with all their cash. And I see so many individuals out there try to tell me that that's what GameStop should be doing with their $5 billion. I wouldn't put it on crypto a day in my life. I don't care. I don't care if it goes up and people make money. Good for them. I'm not playing that game. I want GameStop to have everything in the coffers. It's the security. The security of having money in the bank and defending yourself is the security that, you know what would happen? I'm a firm believer that GameStop goes in and buys $5 billion, $4 billion of Bitcoin. You just gave away the one thing that you had. You had secrecy. And when you tell them where their money's at, guess who manipulates Bitcoin? The banks. The institutions own it, not you, not the people. So people buying in is one thing. If you were to buy in, now they would know how to hurt you. All they have to do is tank Bitcoin, and then you could do nothing. You're going to be strapped, and you'll never be able to get out, and you would sell at a loss, and it would look really terrible on the books for you. So have a ripper day, keeping it right there in the bank itself. But some people don't know. Now, traditionally, 2 years in a row of having 15% increases, 20% increases on the S&P usually has another positive year right behind it. But I've seen negatives out of, after 3 years positive, maybe you have a big downfall. So we don't know where the down round is going to be for the market itself. But if this is the down round 2025, then great. It's going to be great because everybody's readjusted, and that means GameStop's going to walk into the S&P 500 with their head held high. That's the next stop for GameStop, guys. I know people don't see it that way, but I've been saying this for 4 years, so people think I'm a broken record or people think I'm wrong. No, I'm just prepping you for what's coming. So speak on it and then make it happen. Get your ass down to the store. I'm going to be shopping coming up with that $25 I got at GameStop on the digital card, but it'll be for the show. It won't be for myself. And we're going to be giving away the Raptor 8s. If you guys are not familiar with the channel, we have 4 of these to give away. We'll be giving away here on the chat and the channel. Obviously, I'll be doing a meet and greet on the street. My wife and I are going to go hit the streets. We're going to the Tamale Festival. I don't know what day we're going to go, but we're definitely going to go, and we're going to film. We're going to have our cameras out. We're going to have all the giveaways. We're giving away thousands. And I literally have thousands of football cards, baseball cards, all in plastic, right? All in the they're in all the they're in everything, guys. I could just grab a handful like this, and it's cryptocurrency, it's football cards, rookie. I mean, think about this, guys. I got Nolan Smith rookie card on the hollow. Jaden Daniels, Daniel Washington, Darnell Washington, Michael Penix Jr., Evan Carter, Corey Seager, In My House, Bijan Robinson. Like, I'm giving all this away. All these cards I'm giving away when I see you at the Tamale Festival. You're going to be getting some crazy cards from me, all for free. You don't ever have to ask for anything. It just comes. I just give it all away. So, GameStop, we give stuff away. All right, guys, let me go check the chat in the channel before the market's open tonight. I know. Oh, no, not the chat in the channel yet. We got to go look at charts. Okay, let's go look at the real charts. Let's talk it out and why I'm so excited for GameStop. Now, I have a whole separate list here called My Stocks here, Stock Talk. Bitcoin at 90,000, Dogecoin at 36 cents, and GME at $26.59. So, GameStop. Now, here is the weekly chart for GameStop. Guys, there's nothing about this chart that looks bearish. Look at the trend right out of this triangle. We came to the end of the triangle, and we broke out on the upside. Still higher highs, essentially, over the last 3 weeks, but also higher lows. So we're pushing up the bottom half. We're curling out of this, and we're going to be heading to a new plateau. I want to go all the way to around $200 a share. We'll see how it pushes out slowly. If it's not going to happen this week or next week within this, this earnings report here, we're going to have to wait all the way till March. So you're going to go sideways. So if you guys have not averaged up, if you guys are not liking 26, well, then that's on your own damn problem because this is where we're going to be. I'm in share accumulation stage still even now. If I can put in $20, I'll put in $20. It means it's going to take me 2 days to get a share and a half. But I don't care. I don't care how people look at the way I buy or the way I put in, as long as I'm putting in and I'm accumulating what I feel is going to go up from here. So, yes, I do like GameStop, and I like the trend here on the weekly. Now, on the daily chart, it had a down day right here, considering it had 9 out of 10 days ripping on the way up. I am okay to have a down day, but that's that price action right out of it. I've drawn a couple of Doritos here showing you where we're headed and why we're headed there. And the craziest part is we drew this Dorito over here, and we actually broke out of it in a big way. And then we held up out of it. We just kept going. So that really played out the way you wanted it to play out, the bigger Dorito, the timetable there. On the 1 hour, same thing. So when you look at the weekly chart and the monthly chart, it made total sense for us to have a breakout here, hit the bottom at 999, and then boom, breakout, and then we have another breakout. And that's pretty awesome that it still happens the way you say it's going to happen. Look at this. We touched the tops on all these weeks right here. This is the weekly chart. Every week hit the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You had those 9 individual times that we hit that ceiling, and it was finally at the end of it all, we broke out. We broke out big. So that's great. Now, daily. Look at the daily chart. I have the same price action happening where we're just taking off. Nothing here tells them we're going down. Not yet. We can keep rolling. We can keep running. If we run into the next level, we run into the next level. And that's the way I see the chart for GameStop. GameStop looks absolutely phenomenal on a lot of fronts. So the 30-minute chart, this is your 30-minute chart. It's held up from the previous down, ripped all the way up. You've seen it hold all the way through. Look at them walk the line here, completely walk the line. But look at your top. Almost hit, did hit, broke out, back down, top, falling down, but you're walking this bottom line right here, this ridge line. So tomorrow morning, we can open up and still walk this line and find our way back to, within 2 days from today, actually breaking out on a Tuesday is what you can see right here on this stock and the movement that you've seen from the price. So from that 28.78 all the way down, walk that bottom line. You can see it happening even now. I would say give it 2 days. Look at Tuesday to have a break out and up, and now we're back up and we're approaching $29, $30 a share. But we'll see. We'll have to look at the pre-market. We'll see what we can knock down. We'll see what kind of answers. But the craziest part is all of these Doritos that we've been building and we've been showing you, look at this. Up, pushed out and down, pushed out, found support, walked the line, stepped out of it. Stepped out, you broke up, you pushed down, you walked the top of the line, and then you broke out of it. Same thing, you break out. As you broke out, you stopped, came all the way back down. Did not matter. You found it. You're now walking the line, and you're going to break out of it. Everything's been up and to the right. No way to see it any other way. I don't care what they tell you. There's some clowns out there trying to talk about GameStop in negative light. It's not going to happen. Not on my watch. I support this company. I am this company. I'm GameStop. All right, guys, let's go ahead and connect these dots and let's see what else is going on. Based on and red-pilled Marantz, based on red-pilled. Yeah, I guess, whatever you want to say. Some people out there talking to me in DMs about some nonsense, but I leave it alone. Thank you so much. GameStop is back, yes. Chronicles of the blah, blah, blah. Guys, I'm tired, man. I know I slept, but no, it wasn't enough. I want to relax. It's not that I'm tired like sleepy. My body's fatigued. I can feel my feet sore. My legs are sore. I just want to lay down. Just like, maybe even I just lay down, look at my phone, and play some TFT on my phone while I'm in bed. Maybe that's what I'll do next. The man, the myth, the legend, thank you so much. Woken Sheep, thank you. Appreciate all you guys love and support of the channel. I see we did get a super chat there from Marcelo. Thank you, Marcelo, for supporting the channel the way you do, and everyone else that does as well. Motivated, dedicated, and ready to buy shares? Absolutely. Tomorrow morning, guys, let's do that. Dude thinks he's Roaring Kitty. Okay. Couple of things I don't think. I don't think I'm a cat. 2, I'm not a stock analyst. I'm not like a trade specialist. I'm not that guy. I just understand logic and math, and I really understand retail. So when we talk about GameStop and we see where it can go, I've been doing this for a long time. So if you wanted to find conviction in your investment, you probably found it here. If you want to understand Ryan Cohen's way of doing business and Larry Chang in the direction, you probably got it here. So just for the 12,000 people that watch, maybe it's just us. Maybe it's just us. Maybe we're the ones who figured it out. But my reach isn't that big and my platform's not that big, and we'll build it brick by brick. But hey, you're here, TM, so I really appreciate the love and support. Thank you, sir. Great show. Thank you. Hit the like button, y'all, and subscribe if you haven't. Cool. Thank you for that. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. We're all here. It says, wifey trying to fatten you up. Michael, it's not hard to fatten me up, bro. You figure when I met my wife, I was 190 pounds. I'm 245, 240 right now. But I'm comfortable at this weight. I feel good at this weight. Not that I always want to be this weight. I actually want to be around like 215. It's just really hard to get there. Really hard to get there with the way my wife cooks. Did you guys see John Jones last night? John Jones is the number one fighter in the UFC, and he has been for a long time. This dude is the baddest man on the planet. And John Jones wins the heavyweight championship, whatever he won on the UFC fight, and he gives his belt to Donald Trump on the sideline, and he thanks him. But John Jones, his body's starting to look like a dad bod, but that's just insulation, babe. That's just love and affection. And he literally can take a shot. He can give a shot. Ain't nobody beating that man. Nobody, because now he looks like he could take some damage. You know, like men that are built like me, we're just like, we're insulated. We're tough. Like we got this, you know, these shoulders. I've been doing push-ups like my whole life. So I really got a natural build. But it's like after I put them away, what you going to do with me, bro? You better pack a lunch, big lunch. Because I'm serious, man. It's like life-altering. Like you're going to get like a guy on you. So like John Jones, man. Shout out to John. You're looking huge in the right way. There we go. I mean, just walked in and won the championship. You and your boy Jackie shelling GameStop again. Wow. Like, I don't understand, Robert. Robert, you've been a part of this channel forever, and I've never said anything bad to you. Not that I remember, but I'm not Jackie. And Jackie's not me. Right? I don't promote day trading. I don't promote $500 Discord that you got to pay for just to get wrong information on trades, right? I didn't try to hijack a movement just to have a following. None of that. Nothing about his show is organic. So, but you know what, Robert? You've been around so long. You've been watching me for so long. And I just want to say thank you for watching the show and supporting us. But today was the last day that you'll ever get to chat with us. You making a comment like that means you're just trying to get a rise out of me, and you're not going to get one. What I'm going to tell you is good luck to you and the information you seek. But the chances are you can find no GameStop info except for here. So who's going to lose this conversation now? Who's out of the convo? Who's out of the network? Who's out of the environment? Who's out of the family? And when you find out you were wrong this whole time, I can't have you come back and say, Marantz, you were right, man. I'm so sorry. No. I'm better off without it. Let's carry on. Remember what my boy Almo says, what Ruben says, what Kyoto says, hot this year, Stacks, Ravenstown. Do you know what they all tell me? No new friends. I don't need them. Peace, Robert. Anyway, 2 more shares of GameStop now, baby. Mark, do your thing. I had the privilege of doing the flyover. Thank you so much. You're here because you got nothing. Yeah, you got nothing better to do with yourself, Robert. Exactly. Thank you, Vin. Don't worry. You'll never have to hear them. You had so much fun. Don't be lying. Nah, Mama, I did. That was the point. I had a great time. But I never want to have a good time when I go to those damn concerts. And every time I go, I have a good time. It's crazy. Can anyone confirm if GameStop is due for the next quarterly earnings in early December? It is early December. As of now, December 4th, but we just don't know when it is. Thanks, bro, for the live. Yep. You made it work. I did. I listened to Dynamite _41. Yeah, there you go. Where's Dana so I can sub? He was in here right now, Sean Gardner, but you just got to type him up, and he's around. Timmy Tampon, okay. All the Timmies. Buffalo Bills beat the Kansas City Chiefs 30-21. Thank God they beat the refs, man. That was a hard one, bro. Good evening, millionaires. Colt 51 family. Yeah, I didn't watch any football. You know, guys, my life has changed so much. My wife will tell you this. When we first met, the things that were important to me. WoW, World of Warcraft, was very important to me. Poker was very important to me. And video games, Black Ops, Zombies, World at War, sports, Cowboys, Lakers, Kobe Bryant, Tony Romo. Everybody was very important to me. Like, I wouldn't go a minute without missing Sports Center. I watch Sports Center every morning. Like, you go into my house, it'd be Sports Center on. And that's what we would watch. And it would be on rerun. You just watch it over and over and over. I'm watching, Undisputed. And I'm all out of all these years. First Take. Nope. Not 1 ounce of ESPN is on my TV. I never make it to that channel. I never make it to the sports anymore. I don't watch them. I don't watch football. In the mornings, I'm doing my own show. I'm doing our show. I'm studying for us, and I'm watching Yahoo Finance, Bloomberg Television, MSNBC. I have the world. I put even C-SPAN on before I ever do anything else. Like my world has completely changed. My interests changed. My taste buds have changed, and my appetite for knowledge has changed. So this has been GameStop. It's been a blessing. It really has. There's no such thing as like this cult-like following thing, you know, where they're like, oh, he's a cult, he's this, that. Because like how they try to point us out to be crazies on that James Janney documentary. No, it's not obsessive. It's just being informed. If being informed is an issue and a problem, then this is why America was great. I'm going to explain it to you guys this way. When I grew up, my mother was big on Johnny Carson. She said, Johnny Carson, it's a wholesome show. It's what I watch. And you had all the musical acts. And it's something that people used to hang on to. My grandfather used to say, I got to watch Walter Cronkite, whatever his name was, Walter Cronkite. And it's because these men gave you info. And they came from a place of integrity and didn't look like it was influenced from the outside. It was just reporting facts and news. So everyone was infinitely more informed. And you had these platforms to go to. You had radio and television. And somewhere in there, that message got manipulated with entertainment. Because if you can entertain people, if you can garner attention, you can get their money out of them. The Kardashians. The Kardashians are a talentless family. Yet they have a market of the world. Billions and billions of dollars at their disposal, and they own television. As in, if their show comes on, they beat all the ratings, they have all the influence, and then they do it in real life. That's what I'm living in. So I found a way not to watch the Kardashians, not to watch Desperate Housewives, not to watch The Real Housewives, not to watch Flavor Flav and The Flavor of Love. All the things people do, and yet they're so uninformed, and then they walk around and they go, we don't have a clue. What, why? Marantz, your show is just not, I don't understand what you're talking about. Because you got your head up your ass. It's the truth. So I feel the way I feel about politics and info. I said it's my duty, my responsibility. Just do it, right? Nike slogan tonight. Just do it. I just wake up and I go, you know what? I have some info, and I'm gonna go give it to the people. And if the people want to come back and watch a show every day and get the right info, then let's do it. But 99% of this info that we've given out on this channel and my presentation or the way I see it, the way my interpretation, we've been correct. We've been correct on all those investments. We've been correct on all the stances politically, and it's like validation. Validation. GameStop's $26, guys. That's $26 today. And that average comes out to about 104 before the split. Do you know who's buying GameStop at 104? Ryan Cohen, Larry Chang, Alan Adel, you and me. 4 years later, we're still doing it. Yes, this is a great investment, and nobody could tear it down. So that's where I'm at on that info and the leaning of information. But, you know, shout out to Alex Karp. Alexander Karp is the CEO of Palantir. He has officially sold off almost $400 million worth of shares. I'm not mad at him. I think he should. I think the company's running. They're now going to be listed on the NASDAQ November 26th, I believe. And that means more people are going to keep buying in. So Palantir has room to run. We know that they were announced into the S&P 500 just a while ago, and that's when they officially took off. But it's like I told you guys, if your company can get into the S&P 500, there's nothing anybody can do. They can't stop it. It's going to be that great. I did see Supermicro Computers, SMCI, have a bump at the end of the day, the other day. I'll show it to you here. SMCI Now here I have a theory here, okay? SMCI. So this huge bump here. Now, my theory here to go all the way up to $21 was shorts buying back in. Shorts are buying back in, seeking just tying off their profits, because this is the true chart. This is how far they've fallen, and to go ahead and get some profits after the market, right after they close. It closed at an all-time low. Buy back in, close out your short position, and now we have somewhere new to go. New shorts come in. They actually just took their profits, and they took the profits of an 85% drop from the announcement that they had to fire their internal auditor, that they do have an issue coming up tomorrow. They will be delisted from the NASDAQ. They will be delisted, period. So the loans themselves, right? The bondholders are going to come in, margin call this company, and NVIDIA is going to have a lot of explaining to do, considering NVIDIA trades on forward earnings, not literal earnings. This is the problem, because when you look at it, NVIDIA's in big trouble, guys. They got to be able to explain what's happening here. I'm familiar with that. Solana is pushing all these fake coins and all this nonsense about GameStop, and I saw other GameStop supporters doing the same, pushing out misinformation. That's just too bad for them, guys. I don't get involved with coins. I don't get involved with chasing GameStop's euphoria and this whole FOMO that they're going to have people walking into. If it's not a GameStop share, I'm not getting involved. I'm not buying speculation. This is why you could never get me PPCs or anyone else. I didn't have to buy Bed Bath & Beyond to think I was getting something that Ryan Cohen wasn't in, or he's not in it right now, but he's going to be. Like, it made no sense. And you know what, guys? Those kids remind me of guys who have excuses of why their homework wasn't done, or why they cheated on their girlfriend or wives, and I don't know. She kissed me. It's like that. Like when you think about Bed Bath & Beyond, it's that bad of an explanation, and it's just like, what are we talking about right now? Like, you guys know Ryan Cohen sold his spot in the company and took off. We're buying back in, man. It's gonna be IEP. It's gonna be Carl Icahn, and it's like they tell you all this shit, and you're just like, ABC, you're 60-something years old. You worked your whole life. You took your savings, put it in on a 20-something-year-old kid's recommendation, and that's why you saw the light. And then you allow people like Martin Scarelli, you allow people like Bill Pulte to come manipulate you, Ian Carroll to manipulate you. Ian Carroll said it plain as day on the phone call with me that he's here to manipulate these people into following him. I can win them over. They're dumb. Yeah, but so are you. So are you, thinking that you can be the one-hit wonder, and I tell these guys this stuff, man. They're all fakes and frauds because they never did one day of due diligence of their own. Their due diligence was listening to the inner circle that was feeding them misinformation. And I called that out. Batting 1,000. It's crazy. Got to work out from the arms moves. Yeah, Donald Trump's arms are in shape, bro. Big bones. John Big Bones Jones. He put him down with the vicious kick to the ribs. I think all those ribs got broken. Damn, Hulk Hogan. I didn't watch the fight, but I did see he won. But there you go. We sub with Dynamite _fun. Good job, bro. Dynamite. I've been with Dynamite since he had 30 subs. He has 31. I'm joking. That's my boy, man. $801. That's cool. Is that James Woods calling? Yeah, he had a funny delivery. It was cool. The hell this dude looking into sub $10 million cap companies for? Yeah, they just try to say headlines. I deal with it, but they don't know. Shout out to Mrs. Rico always. Question for the chat. What is the first philanthropic thing you will do when you see the moon? Ooh, Sean Gardner. Good question. What's the first thing that I will do with the money for the public and friends and family and stuff? Anything philanthropic will be anything outside of my home, to be honest with you. And I've made it a point to want to support my family. I called my daughter and I said congratulations, because she had announced that she had got engaged. That's pretty. I know of the relationship. I know how it's all going, and we talked, and she gave me a timeline. She's like, "No, Dad, I'm not getting married tomorrow. I'm looking at 2 years from now." And I'm like, "Okay." And I just had a different answer, for her than most people. My answer was, and this is something I learned from my dad. My answer was when I called her, she thought I was going to be upset because she's young. She's 20. She's going to be 21 this year. And I said, honey, I'm happy for you. And I'm proud of you. I said that. And it's the first thing you want to tell your kids. If you're a parent, guys, I'm not going to tell you how to parent, but I'm going to tell you how to parent, okay? If you're a parent out there and your first answer to everything is why you're right and they're wrong, I'm sorry to tell you this, but you didn't make it here in this world to where you're at today because you listened to your parents 100%. None of you. None of your parents lived through every decision you make. I'm sorry. I was there at 16 and I moved out of my dad's house and I never looked back. And I figured it out. Oh, babe. Big mistakes, hard times, constant struggles, working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, finding the wrong one, spending money on the wrong girl. Like a lot of shit like that. I mean, it's just life, guys. It's life. Who doesn't want to live life? But to have someone come out and be like, she's making a mistake, the same mistakes we made when we were young. It's like, who the hell has that conversation? It's like, you don't know. You don't know what's going to happen. Maybe that's just the energy they need to motivate them to do something else. So I go out there and I just speak it into existence. Baby, I'm so proud of you. I'm happy for you. And that's what you want to hear. I remember this whole thing about someone announcing they're pregnant and how some kids are afraid to tell their parents because they're afraid of the reaction of their parents. And every time I see a parent that's ready to body slam their kid and get crazy with them, oh, so-and-so's pregnant. Well, then, you know what? You didn't have that conversation of the importance of parenting. But let's have that conversation now. Can we do that now? But before we do that, can we just say thank you? Can we bring God back into the fold here? This is America today. Can I tell you right now, it's God's plan, it's God's will. If someone got pregnant, you better thank them and you better say, this is God's work because it's a miracle to have a child. The minute biological differences of having a child and not. There are people out there that wish they could and can't. And the fact that you can bear this child and you're going to have it, let's just call it what it is, a miracle. Congratulations. Thank God. That's the first thing I do. Before I ever figure out if you could afford to have them, before I could ever figure out, what are we going to do moving forward? Nah, bullshit. Congratulations, it's an act of God. That's what my answer is. My father taught me that. I was 21 years old, and I'm right there. I'm like, hey, Dad, we're having another baby. And he was like, congratulations. That's awesome. It's an act of God. I was like, what? This guy's not even mad at me? He's like, nah. He's like, hey, you're going to be all right. You'll figure it out. Like, shit. Pops, man, what the hell? He goes, man, I was 21 with 4 kids. How'd I do it? I was like, I don't know. No, I do. You do it with some love. You do it with some dedication, and you put some dirt on it. That's it. Listen, if you're not ready for this life, then it's going to kick your ass. But at least you're trying. I told my daughter that last night. I said, babe, at least you're trying. Trial and error. And hopefully you have a lot of trial and not so much error. But you know what? Go for it. I remember all the mistakes I've made, and I've learned from them. I just didn't let them happen twice. That's me. So, I'm living life in front of you guys. You guys know that. First philanthropic thing I will do, if I ever had the money like that, Sean Gardner, I would take care of my kids and take care of my family and buy them what they need, make sure they're safe. I would invest for my brother-in-law and his wife, and I would help them buy a home and invest in a home for them because they have my niece and nephew, and family's everything. And I would help them. And you need to have a home because you got to be able to put your folks somewhere when it's time. Last thing you want to do is be visiting some little box in the wall that they couldn't afford. When I say, you know what, you just move in with me, and we're going to have some sleepless nights. I'm going to have to wipe your ass and clean you and take a shower and do all that stuff for you. But you know what? That's life. And for all you guys out there complaining that you had to take care of the elderly and the sick and whatever, they're not going to be here forever. They're not. Just deal with it, man. Not trying to lock them up in a nursing home. Not trying to do any of that. So you don't want them to die alone. No. Okay, it's time. It's time. It's God's will. They're coming. It's it. Time's up, right? Hey, my pops always said, hey, that's it. Box me up. Ship me home. It's time. All right. Let's do it together. Let's cry together. Let's laugh together. I saw my grandmother die. And it changed my world because she died on her terms. She sat there and she goes, here's what I want to do. I know they only gave me 1 year to live. Every weekend, everyone at my house. Okay, Grandma, we got you. Every weekend, bring your wife, bring your daughter, bring your spouse, bring everybody. We're going to cook every weekend. And she taught the family all the recipes, all the food, everything. We're going to play cards. We're going to play poker during that whole time. We're going to play music, bumping loud. Ramonada, we're going to have them bumping in the speakers. Vicente, we're going to have it bumping. We're going to be watching Tombstone on the TV in English subtitles, Spanish subtitles. My grandmother's favorite. My grandma was right there, leaned back with the damn little oxygen, right there, boom, playing cards, eating food, till she died right there on that couch. And I said, that's an OG. And you know what? As sad as you were, some people cried, some people didn't. You said Grandma went out the way she wanted to go. That's it. That's life. That's life. So, you guys handle yours, man. Handle yours. And I tell you, I know it's not easy. I know it's tough, but 3 years ago, Grandma Nina, my wife's grandmother, who was amazing, an angel, an actual angel. There was an angel on the planet. She came over to our house one night, and it was late night, and she can't be driving in the dark. She's old, right? She's older at the time. And Delina goes, this is my wife. Delina goes, hey, Grandma, just we got an extra room. Just stay there in the room. Just spend the night. It's fine. We'll take you. You can drive in the morning. And I was like, hey, we're going to have Grandma in the house? Like, do you know what that means? I can't cuss. I can't scream. I can't even play video games. I can't. What are we going to do? I couldn't, man. I was like, all right, man, you got to live a different way. You got your grandparents in that house, right, with you. You got the respect factor goes way up. And so you're like, all right. Grandma spent the night that night. And Grandma didn't leave for like 3 months. For like 3 months, she never left. We ended up making the whole house about her. And she was cooking and cleaning. And she wasn't cooking. She was cleaning. And she was doing things. And she was just here. Like, Grandma, what you doing? Oh, no, I was going to go home. But I'm here now. I'm just going to stay here. We're like, okay. It wasn't a burden. It wasn't like you were out of place. It was like, it was a blessing. It was a blessing. And that's what I want you guys to remember, that when you have those opportunities, maybe that's what it'll be for me. Sean Gardner, I'm definitely going to take care of my family, and I have a large extended family, so whatever I can do for the public and the community, I think I'm already doing it. You know, I put in thousands of dollars of my own money into this show, into this channel, into the meet and greet videos, travel, content creation. There's been a transition, and I put so much money of myself that I didn't buy shares. No, you know, that I go shopping at the store and I give away whatever we end up buying, and I'm okay with that. I could be selfish. The selfish thing for me to do is to shut down the channel, never spend another dollar on supporting the investment. Don't have to shop at GameStop. Don't even have to talk about it with people. Just every dollar I get, I can just plug it away into GameStop. And then I would have infinite amount more shares, and it would be different. It would be no visibility. I mean, what would we watch? What would we hear? Like, I think about this stuff. Like, nah. It's all worth it, man. Every dollar I put in is the same dollars you put in. It's the Hosco effect. You know Hosco, the company, the clothing company. I wear their stuff right here. Hosco. There's an effect there. It's a roundabout way. It's every dollar put into that company, I know will eventually filter out to GameStop. Every dollar put into this channel, you know, eventually gets to GameStop, straight up, via gifts, prizes, and/or stock, or however we do it. It's not a dollar wasted. That's how it is for me. So and not an hour wasted for me. And I'm live all the time. I've been live for an hour and a half already. I'm going to read the rest of this chat, guys. I really appreciate you guys so much. I'm way behind in the chat, but that's okay. I'll catch up. I really hope the future will open up other people's eyes. In GameStop, they will convert into the truth. Even if they don't, Nick G. Even if they don't. I'm still going to be here, get as much as I can. This guy says, I'm going to give away everything I own, then wander the earth and for a year with nothing in my pockets. That sounds great. Me, I'm going to buy a property, the church I grew up in, and make sure that they will always be there. That sounds fun. You see, like, I wouldn't mind buying a couple of houses that I grew up in and or that I currently have family in. And I just say, you know what, those houses are ours and we're never going to give them up. I'm going to buy a Dance with Marantz when we moon. Marantz is going to thank me. He's going to think we're on Dancing with the Stars. Cool, Sean. Hope it happens for us. Yeah. No, it wasn't James Woods, no. If I ever have plenty of money, I'll pay off all my family homes. There you go, Nick G. See, we're all thinking the same way. I'll buy a GameStop franchise to give back to the company that made me rich. They're not franchisable yet, but I say yet. Who knows? Damn, there's 51 likes right now, but I haven't hit it yet. What do I do? Well, there's 97 likes, but thank you. I hope Marantz gets 100K followers, then it pops. Sean, we'll never know, man. I'm just going to keep doing what I do. The channel shadow banned. That's okay. It's not pumped out on the algos. That's okay. You can think I'm going to fall off or I'm going to give up. I'm never going to give up. Never, never. The word's never. Sorry. Rance, do you have time tonight to look into Coupang? I don't know what the hell that is, but let me write it down. I can't do it right now on the show because I'm going to be taking off. It's already 7:56, 8 o'clock. I wanted to go lay down and spend some time with the wife. I spent a little bit of time with her earlier, but we were watching a show as I was waking up, and then I was like, hey, I got to get live, babe. I'm sorry. She's like, I'm cooking. It's okay. I'm like, what the hell? What are you cooking? Where was I? I just let someone else get it first. How many shares do we need? Brittany, I don't know how many shares you need. Mr. Newton said, very upset about Buck saying the B word. I'm back, bitch. Yeah. Who gives a F what Dick Newton is upset about? Exactly. See, they don't understand. They don't have a damn clue about mass appeal. You think this is Disney? Is that what he thought? Did he think it was Mickey Mouse? What worth more, the views, the followers on each video? What's worth more, the views or the followers on each video? The views. You don't get anything for followers. It's just views. The way you have to assume is you get like a penny for every 2 views. That's kind of the math. So if I do 1,000 views a live stream, which we get about 1,000, 2,000, I'll probably get about $5 to $10 a live stream. And if I do that pretty much every day, then I'm good for about $200 to $300 ad revenue. And so that money just goes right back to the stock, right back to the channel, do what it does. I'm not like that. I don't care. Honestly, it doesn't matter. I post videos and live streams all the time, and I demonetize them. As a matter of fact, there's some I don't get any money at all because I just play music, and then I can never undo it. So it's okay. That's not why I'm here. I'm here for the info. But there you go. Keep doing the Lord's work, Marantz. Yes. UPS and private equity involved in their 401k pension plan, and honestly, most people I work with here have no idea. Yeah, Merkin, without a doubt, the Teamsters, private equity, as you know, they tore apart Yellow Freight, and that was Apollo. And so UPS is in a bad spot because they just negotiated a new deal where it was like $50-something for the employees. And for a full-time employee, it's going to be bad. It's going to be, you can't afford it. So stock is red and fake trading hours bullish. Tie-ins with Voya. Hey, Marantz, what do you think about BBB Buck the Bunny is back? I think that, Carlos, we talked about this before, and I hope you really pay attention. You need to stop looking for messages within the message. All of you whom have tried to connect dots via tweets and books and pictures and You're giving it way too much. You guys just need to chill. Ryan Cohen puts out a tweet and he says, I just do tweets. I'm just a guy. Literally said it. He goes, they're just tweets. You think he's decoding? This is not the Da Vinci Code, guys. You're not trying to go out there and say, what does this symbolize? What is this symbol? What is this green speck here? What is it? No one is doing that. But they're trying to make you look like you're crazy by believing in that. No, Buck the Bunny is the name. That's it. Buck the Bunny is back. Has nothing to do with BBB. Anything. How much you BBB better? The only BB that I care about is BB Mac. Okay? And if you don't know BB Mac, you will before the show ends. Floor and Decor is wild. My tile guy loves that spot. Oh, God. I told my son, we drove to Floor and Decor, and I go, son, look at this big-ass building. And he looked at it. I go, and look at how many cars in the parking lot. Tell me how many transactions they got to do to become a profitable company, because it's not happening here. It's not. Dick Newton is the quintessential Christian male Darth. Oh, God. I don't know what the hell that means, but there we go. Bro, did you see that PayPal Mafia shit I sent you on TikTok earlier? Yeah, I did. I saw it. It was telling you that all the guys from PayPal Mafia have, big positions now, so that's cool. But then this new one is not. Timmy Team is number 1. Buck Bunny is number 2. Okay. I don't even know where to start with that. Oh, yeah, neither do I. I don't know what that was saying. This dude sounds like quintessential melting, though. Yep. Buck hires Greg. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that already. I saw it before you sent it to me, bro. 1 free membership for the channel, guys, from Vincey Elliott. Thank you, Vincey, for the free membership there. GTA, thank you for the free membership. That's so cool. We have more members for the channel. We're approaching really high numbers with members on the channel. Thanks to guys like Jay. If you guys don't know, Jay, huge with the support this week. It's on my birthday. I get a birthday present, but I'm just saying. Huge support by buying tons of memberships for the people. I'd buy a GameStop franchise. Oh, no, that's cool. Let me see. Keep doing the Lord's work, Marantz 100. Thank you. I will. Okay, thank you guys. Right here. Yesterday in gaming. I think that there's a thing for Christians are poor as it is to understand the concept that we were born to be impactful and sinful. Seems most dance around that. Okay. RN is now no exception. I don't know you guys right now. You guys are getting too political and emotional for me and religious. Religy. He's caught up in his ego and how, his association with GameStop will affect his salvation. Wow. That's saying a lot about him. He'll be all right. I was going to bring back and watch the Bengals game, but they all suck. But they suck. We know that. I'm the funner man, by the way. Oh, Iram, how you doing, man? I've seen you in the chat before. That's so cool. Shannon and Amber, cool people. Sharon and Amber, yeah, they are. I would always say Shannon. You know why I say Shannon, bro? It's actually like my son's girlfriend or something. I don't know. I think that's her name. Proud Trump supporter is one of the bluest countries in America and have been for over 8 years. And one of the bluest counties in America and have been for over 8 years. Yeah, come join me, bro. Winter Soldiers equals doing the hard work when nobody else is watching. You're so early, dude. Yep. Life's too short to be fearful. Life is an ass. Sometimes you gotta... American, I love you, bro. I love you, bro. Oh, my God. It's too much. These guys are just too much for me. In the beginning of a change... In the beginning of a change, the patriot isn't seen, man. The brave and the hated are scorned. When his scene succeeds, the timid join him. And then it costs nothing to be a patriot. I hate that too, Marantz. No courage when the chips are down. Yep. They're like a boat without sails. Moves only when the sea takes them. Sure. My nephew had a Meowth card. Told his ass to go to GameStop. Yeah, go get it graded. I did that. Wait till I get these cards back. Brock Bowers scored a touchdown today. And then he was doing the Trump dance. You know, Brock Bowers' value going up right now. Brock, keep doing it, bros. I got the rookie card coming. This is so badass. Let's go, Buck. That's a good money. The Buck can't stop. GameStop won't stop. Buck stop. Ryan Cohen is delighting customers. Yep. Does GameStop give still VHS tapes? There's a huge collector market for them. Oh, God. Whiskey, don't. Don't do it. Don't do it. They don't have a grade for it yet. And I'm just saying, don't talk about VHS tapes around me, because what's her name? Hannah Reloaded. That's what she's all about. Marantz, do you think there's merit in GameStop acquiring Atari? Can you read between the lines? No, I can't read between the lines. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. They sell Atari products. There, can you read that? Do you understand that? Carlos, I'm serious. Your conspiracy theory stuff, bro, kills me, man. Oh, guys, put on your tinfoil hats. No, don't. Now is the time to expand or acquire anything in the market conditions. Yep, being what they are. I'm trying to tell you. Do you see who is on the board of directors for Lemonade, a professional corporation? Lemonade Lagoon? Lemonade. You never know what I'll do while I'm playing TFT later on in my week. Oh, bros, I'm going to be so tired this week. It's going to be wild. Rance, did you know that Minnesota, specifically the Twin City regions, is part of the Inland Empire, otherwise known as the IE? American, now that's funny. Now that's hilarious, American. IE, baby, in the house. What's up? Marantz, dude, please come to San Diego. Sean, we had a plan to go to the beach. I didn't make it that time, but this is different. Maybe I just take the wife with me and we go do San Diego. Sean, that might be a really good idea. My wife and I go walk the boardwalk. Problem is, it's so cold right now, and my wife does not like the cold. I love the cold. Take my ass to the cold, bro. I love it. They're not able to be in S&P 500. They reported losses the last 2 quarters. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, well. Jaron Lehner, Atari researcher. Oh, my God. Huge slingshot coming. Yep, rip incoming, yes. I slept most of the day. Very well needed. Thank you. Marantz, looking forward to the great week for GameStop. Me too, bro. Appreciate you. Oh, hell no. Carlos got the free membership. Not Carlos. Oh, my God. Brick by brick, up and to the right. Absolutely. Good evening, Marantz from sunny Southern California. John Jones' fight was brutal. Oh, my God. Jake Paul will call out John Jones next. No, he won't. No, he won't. Which Robert? Different Robert, bro. Hi, Marantz. What are your thoughts on Carl Icahn and how he fits into this saga? Is he a friend, foe, or irrelevant? Irrelevant. I haven't found a dude more irrelevant than ever in my life. Ever in my life. Carl Icahn has nothing to do with me. Carl China? No. If you don't know why I call him Carl China, because his last name spells China. China. BlackRock, Renaissance Street, and others buying into GameStop. Yeah, that would be us. They want us. They want to be us. Sure, Liberty Bibbity. Get that ass banned. Marantz does real DD. Thank you, Brett G. No new friends. They not like us. Bro, they play that. Hey, I'm going to tell you right now. Bone Thugs and Harmony. Love the guys, right? They were fine. They were in the wrong spot. So, just so people are clear, where I live is Southern California. The heart and rock of Southern California. And everybody knows it. Like, we're real. We're out there vibing. They played California Love. Place went wild, right? They played They Not Like Us. Place went wild. When it was time for Bone Thugs and Harmony to give up some credit to people, they go like this. Oh, yeah, we want to play this track about our homie. We wouldn't be here without him. And it was Eazy-E. Woke up quick at about noon. Just thought that I had to be in Compton soon. Hey, let me tell you, everybody went crazy. Said all the lyrics, right? I got to get drunk before the day begins, before my mother starts bitching about my friends. Boom. Shit went crazy. Then these dudes, Bone Thugs and Harmony, come out. Here's Busy Bone. And he goes, hey, everybody, I just want to say, shout out to all the coasts. And, we're not just West Coast. We also East Coast, because we got to give it up to the East Coast. I mess with all coasts because Biggie put us on. And, he got Notorious Biggie. It's Bone and Biggie, Biggie. It's Bone and Biggie, Biggie. Let's ride, get high, again. Armed and dangerous. Not too many can hang with us. Straight up, we know Angel does, right? Label us notorious. All this stuff, right? Whatever. So, they play a Biggie Small song, and they thought that the whole crowd was going to sing along to it. That shit came on. He's like, yeah, we got love for the East Coast. Shit came on. Everybody's like this. Huh. Nobody was dancing. We're just like what are they doing? And he was like, come on, y'all. We about that. We about that love. We about that coast. We're like this. Who is this guy talking to right now? No. You can play Hypnotize all you want. You can play Juicy Fruit all you want. No. I'm trying to tell you, you had to be there last night. It was funny to me. We built like M1 tank bros. 6 foot, 240 pounds. Still bench 2.5 plates. 54, feeling great. Tell that to Mike Tyson, Rocco. Mike Tyson could smack a heavy bag. That boy was smacking everything in the damn warm-ups, and now he even smacked him at the weigh-in. The bell rang, he was a cat. A little purry pussycat. He was like, nah, I can't punch. I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to. Bro, that dude could have swung and hit Jake Paul's arms. Just hit his arm. He could have blocked everything. It wouldn't matter. Tyson would have went right through that kid. That kid has not been punched yet. This has not been punched by a heavyweight yet. No one's put lumber on him. Guys, when you're in a boxing match and it's heavyweight versus heavyweight, those dudes are throwing blows like trying to punch down trees. They know you're going to block it. They don't care. They're trying to hurt your arms. Nobody has tried to hurt Jake Paul's arms. No, I'm telling you because I saw De La Hoya do it to Mayweather, and De La Hoya was like, I'm just going to jab the shit out of this dude. This guy's going to block me. I'm going to make his arms black and blue. Like, nobody's doing that to this guy because in the contract, I can tell you, can't throw too many punches, can't hit me hard, can't do this. Come on, man. We're gonna do 1-2 punches. Like, Jake Paul throws like 3 punches and then backs out. He's like, okay, my combo's done. That's all they taught me in training. No! These dudes are all out. Man, I'll tell you right now. Roy Jones Jr., the real Roy Jones Jr., put this dude out in a coma. Just pop, pop, pop. Little Gervonta Davis says he wants to fight Jake Paul. Jake Paul is 100 pounds more than Gervonta Davis. Do not fight him, Jake Paul. Do not fight him. Because if it's a real fight, no bullshit ass, NDA, real boxers are putting you to the grave, young man. I'm just real boxers? Not that shit you're doing, bro. Oh, hell no. Real boxers. Pow, pow, pow. You won't ever see the shots coming. You won't know where they're coming from. Ryan Garcia will hurt this dude. Ryan Garcia's a TikTok boxer, but he can really box. He will hurt this dude. I'm letting you know. Don't stop fighting Nate Diaz. Stop fighting Nate. What is it? Nate Anderson. What is it? Little dunking. I forget his last name right now. The little dunk guy from basketball. What are we doing? Oh my God! I get excited. I'm sorry. I get warm. I want to fight Jake Paul, bros. I'm done. I literally just go and just start throwing bombs on his arms, dude. Punch his elbow 100 times. Let's see him throw a punch then. Anyway, uninformed we're blue band. And Starship Flight 6 is scheduled to blast off tomorrow, just like our GameStop shares. Absolutely. Flavor Flav. No anymore. No reality shows, news, special media, nothing. Distractions keep you eyes on the prize. Bro, when we start talking about the ocean aliens and shit, oh, man. Don't even start with me. 1 free membership right there for XL Investor. Congratulations, big investor. SMCI reported that they will be able to report their pending report tomorrow. That's why the stock went up. It won't get delisted. Oh, Sunny Share. That's good to know. Let's see how it all goes down. Let's see what numbers they can fudge their pending report. Tell us you're in the bullshit without telling us you're in the bullshit. Exactly. When I saw the news, I bought a little bit after hours, so I make some gains tomorrow and buy more GameStop. Oh, Sunny Share, get out of here, bro. You know what, bro? I'm just right there, bro. There it is. Here, look. There you go. I'm going to give you a long time out. Forever. Okay? Oh, my God. I don't have time for these people. That's a whole lot of report. This whole idea that I'm going to buy something so it goes up so I take the profits and put them in the GameStop. I can't with these guys, bros. I can't do it anymore. I just can't. I saw this going, do you even know what they're going to report? The fact that they're going to report means what? The shorts got it best of Icon. Yeah. That's a whole lot of reporting. Come on back tomorrow and we'll see. Exactly, bro. Dart, not sure if you're aware that the SMCI has reported their audited 10Q, which they will tomorrow, and won't get delisted. Not sure if you're aware. What are they reporting? That's what Stacks is trying to tell you. They got to report. What are they going to report? What are the fundamentals looking like? Man, you don't get it. Praise Jesus, all children are miracles. I hope stock goes to 35 to 40 so I make quick gains and buy more GameStop. I'm 100% in GME, so I bought a small position to make a quick gain if that works. I need something to throw. I need something to throw. I threw a hat down on the ground. Some bullshit around here, bros. How the hell are you 100% of something, but yet you bought something else? Did I miss something here? Did I miss the way math works? Here, let me go ahead and look at this math one more time. Okay, Marantz position, right here says 100%. That 100% of something, 100%, right there. Am I tripping out right now? Means I own one thing, bros. One thing. Holy hell, these people. I don't even know what to do. God bless you, Marantz. You're a great father. Very wise words. She's lucky to have your support always, bro. I said, Mama, walk you down in 2 years. And then my wife talking about, baby, fuck, you got to pay for this damn thing. I said, excuse me? I said, she decided to get married, not me. I said, I got to pay for the wedding. I said, I don't know what traditional shit this. Say, I'm Mexican, American. Maybe I'm not Mexican. Maybe I'm Hispanic, but from Spain. I'm just American, bros, right? I don't know about this whole dad's paying for wedding shit. Hey, babe, what I'm going to do is I got a checking and a savings. I'll pay for the wedding. I'll pay. I swear to God, I'll pay. Pay every dollar for that wedding. Bros, fly your ass to Vegas. I got a timeshare you can stay at, and we got a chapel we could drive through. Swear to God. And Elvis might even be the little pastor, bros. We'll do this shit real. Real right now. Got me up. No, I'm not. But there's a dress, there's shoes. I can't even afford one shoe. I can't afford one piece of cake. You want a cake? I know we can get a cake for $18.99. A sheet cake and it'll feed 40 people. And don't invite more than 40 people because those are all the people that really matter. All you know is about 40 good ones. The other 200 people you invited, all they're doing is critiquing the wedding. What did the food taste like? What was the DJ playing? What was the drink? What was the toast? What was she wearing? Who did they invite? That person. All those people reporting all that shit. We don't need to invite them. They can watch that shit from afar. Anyway, I get too real, guys. Don't even get me excited. Don't get me invited. Don't get me excited. I need to shut my ass up. I'm gonna have a chair right there. I told y'all, man. What you talking about? Nobody paid the catering. Baby, we gotta go early. Now we gotta catch a flight. We ain't gonna try to be here. I ain't paying nothing, bro. You guys think I'm a good dad until I'm not. Then I'm like, matter of fact, yesterday at the concert last night, my daughter, because it's my wife on my left, my daughter on my right, and her friends are with her, and I'm with my wife, and then all her family's over here, and I'm in the middle. And everybody has the same answer. Oh, we're going to go get some drinks. And I'm like this. Here you go. Here's my card, right, to my wife. And then my daughter's like, oh, hey, we're going to get some drinks. I'm like, okay. What would I do? Who am I if I don't pull out my card? Like, what? Oh, baby, you can go get some drinks. This is how I'm going to tell my daughter. Oh, you going to get some drinks? Hey, give me something. Yeah, give me something. No, what the hell kind of... Now, here you go, babe. I'll transfer you the money. Don't even worry. Shit. I ain't get no reception out here. You see, my phone's dead. Man, that'd be me. I'll let you sit for a year and then take care of the family and friends. I'll let it sit for a year. I mean, Ward Logan, that's fine. Do it however day. Someday you're going to be famous, Marantz. Robert, who knows, man? I ain't trying to be it like that. I just try to inform the masses of what this is, you know? And people think that we're not doing it right. But you know how it goes. I need a Marantz Rantz coffee mug to go along with my Uncle Bruce mug. Y2, you've been around with me for a minute. I got my own tumbler, bro. Check this out. I got my own tumbler. Marantz Rantz with the logo and the GameStop rocket. You see this tumbler here? This was given to me. And one of the viewers of the channel made that for me. And I'm forever thankful for him. And we've been around for a long time, bro. Years and years. That was a Christmas picture of Stax and his family. Anybody got one of these? Anybody got one of these? Yeah. It actually works. It's for that little Nintendo system below it. Anyway. I got a lot of shit, bros. I got snow globes. I got signs that say GME that light up in the light. I still got them. I still got them all. Just, I can't. I'm on the cord though. I can't do it. So, anyway, the show just ended. The show really ended right there, bro. Let's finish. Let's go GME. Lunch finished. Let's go GameStop GME. Okay. Remember that show on MT where people invited to the wedding and they end with the critique of food, decor, music? Oh, I don't remember that on MTV. No, I don't remember that one. Driving through Indio tomorrow, dropping off grandkids off in Scottsdale, Arizona. Cool, Robert. Cool. Yeah, hey man, it's a long drive. Vegas wedding, save the cash for your house or vacation. Yeah. So sick of fakers and grifters. Yeah, all of them, bro. I'm with you on that. I've been waiting for Marantz to see that shit. What was I see? What? I'm reading it backwards right now. Similar fight to Manny Pacquiao versus Mayweather. Pacquiao was hurt, bro. Bro, you can see the signals. When Mike let Few go and touch his chin, Paul started doing the MJ tongue thing. There's a mind of Mike messing up the contract. I don't know. Mike was biting his gloves, bro. Roy Jones Jr. punched the dude arm and broke it. That's crazy. What's up, Almo? Good morning, babe. Tyson didn't even uppercut once. I said that. And no sidestep. That's all classic moves in his muscle memory. Also, the gloves were so soft. Man, he would be like, he would bend down like this, sidestep, hit you in the side, but step around, punch, boom, boom, boom. He didn't do any combos. Nothing. He did nothing but just go in there and get hit. Outside of my house smells like fire from back burn from the choppers, and the air consistently dropped 21,000 gallons of water, allegedly, and lost 52 acres so far. That's, you know what? Those are scary wildfires. They really are for some people. I don't know. I think I could outrun a fire. Is it me, since Trump win, people become more vocal with their faith in God? That because I can, and more vocal with the support for Trump. That as well. 22 months for Challenger, Christ, MAGA, and Marantz. Oh, we'll take that. And don't forget GameStop somewhere in there. But yes, Challenger, 22 months a member with this channel. Almost 2 years, bro. Thank you so much for that. This is not the Da Vinci Code, guys. Yeah. I don't know. I just say shit. I don't know what I say half the time. All right, there we go. Yeah, Tyson landed some clean shots, but then didn't follow through. He could have just comboed to win easily. Oh, yeah. This shit homie was saying about SMCI being 100%. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm 100%. You know what it is. Sure you are. Marantz bobblehead? I already have one. I have a Marantz bobblehead. Hold on. That's what I was looking for. Unless you got one of these, bros. Unless you got one of these, you ain't living life, bro. Marantz Rantz bobblehead. Boom, boom, boom. You don't know about me. And, hey, guys, think about this. People would offer me money for this thing, and I'll never sell it. So, got that from Shannon. Sharon. God, I keep saying my son's girlfriend. I'm like, oh, man. But Sharon made that for me, amongst other things. I mean, Sharon's been part of the channel for so long, and she's awesome, dude. She's so cool, and she supports it. I've been here for 3 years, subbed for 22 months. Well, that's cool, Challenger. Man, you know what's crazy, bros? Before I get out of here and everything, because I'm on my way out, I have to tell you that I never dreamed this big. I can't imagine the following we have. I can't imagine how long we've done this. And the amount of shares I have, and position I have, position you have, and so many people are green today. So many people are in the profit, and no one's selling because they understand the fundamentals are going to drastically increase. I just want to say thank you. That's it. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for being on, along this journey for the 4 years so far, and going and counting. For me to tell you, I've done over 2,000 3,000 videos. That's mind-blowing to me. And, every day I'm live, every day I'm consistent. Try to be. When am I going live? We never know, but we get the message, and then a lot of people watch on the rerun. So I just want to say thank you again to everyone supporting us and killing it. And it's the best community, without a doubt. Me being the best YouTuber in the world, well, that's subjective because the world doesn't know about me. But when they do, and they hear the info, and then they challenge it, and then we come back and you joust, and you see just how right we've been for so many years. Round trip, 16 hours back to Ojo. Oh, yeah, hey, up there is nice up there, bro. It's up there. It's really nice. Thank you. You're welcome, Ekin. You know that, brother. You're welcome all day. And thank you to Kyoto, Almo, Ruben, Hot This Year, Stacks, and Ravenstown. Thank you to my mods who've been around forever, know the inner workings of the channel, know what's going on with me. And I just tell you guys, I'll let you know everything when I know it, when everything happens with me. But keep grinding, okay? And damn time, it's hard to keep up. Oh, yeah. Sorry, bros. Doing my best. Best channel, best mods, best community. Thank you so much. The truth won't be televised. It won't be. It won't be. But they'll come looking for us, right? All right, GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. I'm going to finish out the show with the newest song that's out right now. It's by Snoop Dogg, and it has Jenny Akio, whatever her name is, but it's called Gorgeous. I played it the other night. I'll play it tonight. Just, it's a vibe, and it reminds me of some old school Snoop, so that's why I'm playing it, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Good night. Hey, I'm still a DJ at heart. My dad's a DJ. I was born and raised this way. I play the tracks when I have them. GameStop, can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. I'll see you around, millionaires. Peace.
She's a bad